Hey YouTube, Sax9445 here, posting an explanation and an exposition of some of the combos in the Unicorn Synchro deck I just posted on YouTube. I would highly urge you to check out the deck before watching this video, so you may have a clearer idea of what I'm talking about. Anyway, this guy, probably your best opener in the deck. When he's attacked, or you flip him face up, or whatever, he can search 3 monsters in your deck. These 3. You really don't want him to search Lockcat, because that's pretty much useless. But if you have no targets, like if you're out of these guys, then I guess you have to. But, anyways, so typically you want to go to Key Mouse, because Key Mouse in grave early is very essential to the deck. So that flip summon Synchro for Nicheria Beast or Thunder Unicorn, which is pretty cool. Times you go for this are when you have a Key Mouse in hand, and I really urge against this early game, but you can do this to go for a Tricorn and draw 1 card, which isn't that bad of a play, but again, I only really like to summon Tricorn if I can get another Unicorn on the field, because if something like Torrent or Mirror Force happens, you can summon the other Unicorn or Bicorn that was with it, as it's in grave during the effect's activation, but it just feels more stable in grave, period. So once you get Key Mouse in the graveyard, it opens up a few possibilities. One of them being plays with Kinkabayu, which you can summon, sync for formula, draw a card. That's very basic. That's something I don't like to do. You can summon with Lockcat also, just to get that card on the field. And you can do a few things. One thing you can do is Super Rush Recklessly. I'm pretty sure I explained the effect in the art video, so I'm going to assume y'all know what it does. So assume that's been set for at least a turn. You normal summon Lockcat, special summon Key Mouse. You activate Super Rush, destroy Lockcat, bounce their monster. If you have a Baboon in hand and grave, you pay 1,000 life points, and then you sync for a level 8. Very handy combo. You can also do the same with Kinkabayu, but Lockcat to me feels more disposable, because Kinkabayu, again, you can go for the formula Synchron plays, you can constantly bring him back and do something like Bio, get Key Mouse, sync to Bicorn for Tricorn. Now that Bicorn is in the grave, Tricorn really doesn't care if it gets destroyed, because it'll just be replaced. This is a very interesting card to use in the deck. It will fill your grave quickly for Avarice, which is always nice. And I know it's Avarice, and I say Avarice sometimes, so I don't want to hear any flack about that, for one. Anyway, you can get Key Mouse or Chain Dog, or you can discard any beast you want. I would advise subtracting his level always, unless you can summon something in your extra deck by raising his level. An example would be, since he's level 5, you discard Key Mouse or Kinkabayu, so he's level 6, you get a Key Mouse on the field, like with another Kinkabayu, or with Lockcat, which means that if you summoned it with Kinkabayu, you can go for a level 7 or 8, or if you summoned it with Lockcat, that would be a 6, 7, we don't have a 10 right now, but when Decisive Arms comes out, you could go for Decisive Arms, or with this as a 6 and 7, you can go for level 7. But typically, you're either going to not want to activate his effect, or activate it to lower it, because, let's say you discard Key Mouse for its effect. Well, it's fine and dandy. He is now a level 4, assuming you subtracted. Summon Mind Mole. Get Bicorn. You can also do this without activating his effect at all, and just summon a Tricorn. But again, that's only advised if you have a different Unicorn in your grave, so Tricorn's death will not be in vain, basically. I think I've talked about the basic rudimentaries of most of the cards. Chain Dog is just a fun card because he's a free summon if you have 2 beasts. Remember, he's removed from the game if he's special summoned this way. But let's just say you have the Key Mouse on the field because of Reborn or from Hamster. You just summon this guy, and you go into Chariot Beast. He's not going to be removed, which is nice, which just allows you to sync with him once before he's actually removed. And this should be a very basic play and shouldn't even be explained, but Lock Cat and Key Mouse, special summon Chain Dog from Grave, summon Tricorn, and I think there's only one card I haven't talked about, and that's Foolish Burial. Foolish just helps fuel the Avarice. The only targets I'd use it on would be these two, and that's if you have the appropriate field or the appropriate things in hand. And the third thing I'd have Foolish, just if I need to, like if I have a super rush play, and I like that engraved because I don't have one in hand, or just in general if I want to have that available for when Tricorn dies outside of the damage step, so then I could get 2 monsters at the cost of 1,000 life points. So yeah, that's the basics of the deck. I'm sorry if I didn't go over anything well. If you have questions, leave a comment or PM me. I would prefer PMs for questions. And I just like to say right now, I love making decks and I love fixing decks. So if you have any issues with your decks, please, I would love to try to help you. So please send me PMs on that. Thank you.